I want to dedicate this video to my team, to the best team in sports history. Of course, I'm talking about Los Angeles Lakers because they're a wonderful team. I definitely love watching them play. And I love them so much that I've watched 1954 black and white games against the Syracuse Nationals, now Philadelphia 76ers, just to know how they won their fourth championship. Exactly. I love them so much that I do that for them. That's not normal at all. But I want to dedicate this video to my Lakers, of course, and I want to review every single championship that they have earned during their entire history. So let's start off. In 1949, they played their first NBA Finals. And guess what? They earned their first championships. They won against the Washington Capitals, team that obviously no longer exists. Don't think that the Capitals are the Wizards that were the Capitals in that time. I don't know if you understand me. I don't know if I explained myself in the right way, but no, the Capitals no longer exist. So yeah, that's the point. In 1950, now this year's from 1947 to 1960, the Lakers were in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I didn't tell you that. I forgot, I'm sorry, but they were in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So their first 5 championships were earned in Minneapolis. In 1950, against the Syracuse Nationals, now Sixers, as I already told you. 1952 and 53 against the Knicks, both championships. Literally, the Knicks had no time for revenge because in 1954, the Lakers earned their first three-peat. Now against the Syracuse Nationals again. 1952, 53, and 54 against Knicks, and Nationals. Now we move on to 1972 when they were already in LA. So in 1972, they earned one more championship in the Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain era. This time, Jerry West's first championship and Wilt Chamberlain's second championship, since he already earned one before in 1967 with the Philadelphia 76ers against the Golden State Warriors. Now, we move to 1980. We move on to Magic Johnson's and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's era. Okay, this era was really important and special for the Lakers fans because the whole entire decade was the Lakers decade, literally. They were dominating everywhere and they earned 5 more championships. 1980 against Julius Erving's Philadelphia 76ers, 1982 against the Sixers, 1985 against Larry Bird's Boston Celtics, 87 against the Celtics, and 1988 against Isaiah Thomas' Detroit Pistons, sorry for the pronunciation. Yeah, so they earned their 5 championships. In 1989, that era ended because unfortunately the Lakers lost to the Pistons. And now it was the Bad Boys, aka Pistons era. Now we move to 1996. Actually, this era starts in 2000, but we need to move on to 1996 just to let you know what happened that year because there were really interesting changes in the Lakers. The Orlando Magic traded Shaquille O'Neal to the Lakers, and the Hornets traded their rookie Kobe Bryant. Exactly. Like, the Hornets are the worst team in history, and they could have what? How do we say this? They could have one of the greatest players in history on their team. Like, I don't know, the Hornets are full of mistakes. Like, Michael Jordan bought the team and they couldn't even be successful with Michael Jordan as their owner. Oh my goodness, this is a really tragic story about the Charlotte Hornets. But yeah, so in this era, Shaq and Kobe's era, they earned a three-peat. 2000, 2001, and 2002. 2000 against Reggie Miller's Indiana Pacers, 2001 against Allen Iverson's Philadelphia 76ers, and 2002 against Jason Kidd's New Jersey Nets, now Brooklyn Nets. I actually thought that the Nets were always in New Jersey until I did the research for this, and I realized that New Jersey and Brooklyn are different places. I'm sorry, but I didn't know that. Oh my goodness, I feel terrible saying this in public. Okay, now in 2009 and 2010, the Lakers earned 2 championships more, now with Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol. 2009 against the Orlando Magic, and 2010, I have issues with the years. In 2010 against the Celtics. The Celtics at that time had a really interesting big three with Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. So it's great how the Lakers managed themselves to win the championship. It's amazing. Like, I love that era of 2009 and 2010. Then in 2020, for the pandemic year, that was the year that Kobe Bryant unfortunately passed away. Rest in peace, legend, idol, role model. Yes, that year, the Lakers earned their last championships, now with LeBron James as their leader, and other really important players as like Anthony Davis, that we can find those two players currently playing for the Lakers, and they earned their 17 championships. And it's that way that the Lakers earned 17 championships. Actually, I really took a lot of time to investigate this because it was really interesting for me how the league has changed. And I actually wanted to know, where do all the Lakers championships come from? And I learned a lot of things. Of course, I knew about the Magic Johnson era. I knew about the Kobe era. But I didn't know nothing about the Minneapolis era. And I didn't know anything about 1972 against who they played. And it was really interesting to make this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed recording it and investigating about this topic. Have a great day and see you next time.